Hi everyone. This is another spontaneous video I decided to film today, and it is about a crazy story which happened to me. The story is about two brooches, and about one of them, the one which is in the box, which I'm going to show you. I found out about it a couple of days ago, and I'm still in disbelief. I keep opening the box, looking at the brooch, and I still can't believe that this story happened to me. I believe such crazy stories happen to every person who is collecting something, who is going to flea markets, charity shops, and collecting antique pieces or vintage pieces, and be it porcelain, furniture, jewelry, whatever it might be. In my case, this is the first time I'm experiencing such a story, and that's why I'm still sort of a little bit in shock. I still can't believe it happened. But I'm excited to share it with you, and I hope many more stories like this come my way and your way, because it's sort of a good luck story in my opinion. So let me begin by telling you that I bought these two brooches in a charity shop in Dublin. Both of them cost me 20 euros, so 10 euros each. And I bought them in January or February of this year, so quite some time ago. And I have to say that at the time when I bought them, I wasn't in love with them. So that's why I didn't even show them in my videos. I put them away in my boxes, and I was just like, okay, for my collection, that's fine. But I'm not going to show them just yet because I don't know if they go together with the brooches I'm showing. So just to tell the truth, I wasn't totally and completely in love with them to be showing them in the videos. When I went to the charity shop and I saw these two brooches, I asked how much they were. I showed them to my sister. I was with my sister, and I have to tell you that my sister is very skeptical about going to charity shops and flea markets and buying all the vintage jewelry. She can appreciate beauty of the pieces and pieces which she finds wearable. She does like to wear, but she's not a maniac about, you know, going and sourcing all these pieces and the way I am or the way my parents are. So when I showed them to her, she was like, no, you're crazy, 20 euros for two brooches, they're not even amazing, I don't think you should buy them. And at that moment, I stood there, I held them, and I doubted myself, and I was like, maybe she's right, maybe I shouldn't buy them. But something inside of me said to me, no, just buy them. Go ahead, spend 20 euros, you won't regret it. And I bought them, and like I said, I didn't even, you know, spend a lot of time to looking at them. I just stored them away and forgot about them. So let me show you the first one. So this first one I dug out only today, and I just had a look because I remembered that at the time when I bought the brooch in this box, I bought this one as well. So I just wanted to see, again, to remind myself what this was. And this is scarab beetle on a sterling silver filigree sort of brooch. Now, at the time when I bought it, I didn't think it was sterling. Well, I sort of thought, but I didn't know if it was sterling. Now I have done a little bit of research. I actually even have hole markings on it, on the needle. I can barely see them with the loop. The video will not show them. You can see them just over here. And there are sort of 4 squares. I can see very clearly 7, possibly a lotus flower. So I think these are all Egyptian hall markings for sterling silver. So, and looking at it today, I just saw again, and I appreciated how beautiful it is and how much I actually love this brooch. And about scarabs, my mom told me quite a long time ago. I sort of locked it in my memory, but I didn't really, you know, look into it or didn't search for a scarab brooch. But now I'm so happy I have a beautiful sterling silver scarab brooch. So it's a C clasp. Needle is a little bit sort of bent, but you can see it's all filigree. And so scarabs, they embody the concept of existence, development, growth, and they represent circle of life and death. Okay, so and it is seen as a form of protection. And these beetles, they used to be so engraved and molded and carved into accessories and amulets across the centuries. Even now you can find modern pieces with scarab beetles, and some of the most I suppose valuable and famous jewelry with scarabs are held by royals, and possibly some of you have seen Queen Elizabeth has a very famous scarab brooch, which was gifted to her in 1966 by her husband, Prince William. She wears it quite often, but it's all gold, and it's a gorgeous brooch she has. So the scarabs, they symbolize wealth. They used to be used as currency, fashion accessories, and used to serve as a form of artistic expressions. So yeah, it's a very interesting and beautiful brooch in my opinion. And for 10 euros sterling silver with the scarab, I really, really love it. So, and it is said that the scarab amulet, be it a brooch, a chain, provided the wearer, whoever wore the item, with protection and confidence in the certain knowledge of reincarnation. So it's a cycle of life and death, old Egyptian sort of beliefs. So this was the first brooch, which I bought that day. And the second brooch, this is my biggest disbelief. I can't believe it. So I am online on eBay and Etsy literally every day, checking for brooches, checking various brands. And one of the brands that I really wanted was Reja and Deja. So it's previously Deja, and then it was renamed to Reja. And what I can tell you now, I have a brooch by Reja, and it's their Gardenesque collection. It came in this box, and it's a basket with flowers. I believe it's sterling silver. I need to test it. From what I was finding online, it is sterling silver, and the front is gold plated. It's a Gardenesque collection. Now, so Reja, I believe it started as Deja, okay, and in 1939 in New York by Solomon Finkelstein. So he was known for graceful designs, lovely enameled floral pieces, and berries. His berries are very, very, fruits as well, very famous. He did very few pieces, that's why they're very rare, they're very expensive now. You can barely find them, but they're crazy expensive. And then there was a brand, Duje, who filed a lawsuit case against Deja, saying that your name is very similar with ours, so people get confused. And Duje won, and so Deja had to rename themselves to Reja. And they changed their name to Reja in 1941. Okay. Now, how do I know this is Reja? Because I can see currently there is on eBay a pair of clip-on earrings, exactly the same ones. I'm going to insert pictures at the end of the video. You can buy them, very expensive. And then I found Reja sort of copyright drawings, his actual design of this brooch and clip-on earrings. So the back is very simple. I do believe it's sterling silver. That's what it says everywhere online. And it's just this beautiful miniature vase of flowers with this turquoise blue crystals. All crystals in place. Some of them are a little bit darkened, but I really don't mind it. And looking at it now, it's just such a precious little brooch. I really love it, and it's very well made. It's stunning, and it came in this box, and I believe this box must be from it, because there is sort of a cut and the needle goes right perfectly inside it. There is nothing on the box to indicate that this is Reja, but I believe it is. So there you have it, guys. Never stop believing, never doubt yourself. If you're sort of in doubt, oh, should I buy it, should I not, I think, you know, just go with your gut feeling and purchase the item. And even, you know, if you come home and you don't love it, put it away in your box, and maybe someday you will stumble upon something similar online and you will be incredibly happy to find out that your brooch that you bought for 10 euros is actually a very expensive brand, very rare brand, just like what happened to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.
He's floating around your bones. He's lighting inside your veins. Moving slow across your soul, holding away the pain.